Welcome, or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. Yes, we are going in, Big Cat. We are going in. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Big Cat wave. Here, you will always get the intel. Come in. Come on. The usher is afoot. Your rune for the next 48 hours, my Big Cat earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Someone sent me an email to ask me why do I do a lot of earth sign readings. Because I've got 14 earth elements in my chart, darling dear. I weighed up the pros and cons. And I went with what I went with. Right, let's press on. Thank you. Your runestone, darling dear, is Nathas. Had it in the read as well. The read that says what? Beware. Right? They want to rob you of your patience, peace, and pentacale. Go and watch that read, darling dear. This is the Sun card in tarot. On its face, darling dear. On its face. The Strength card. It speaks about what? Rigidity. Can I say it? Rigidity? Yes, baby, and restlessness. Somebody is restless about what you've got going on, darling dear. They're in deep distress. Yeah, and it speaks about the horde, the many, the legion that are what? At your back, darling dear. At your back. Represented by the numbers 32, 33, 34, and 35. It also speaks about someone being in full-on hobosexual mode. Survival mode. Survival of the what? Cloud chaser. Somebody's trying to chase your clout. Or trying to what? Downgrade your clout in front of what? The dull-eyed and the feeble-minded. This and that. There's quite a few that are watching you. The planetary energies as you kick your way into the next 48. My Big Cat earth signs. The Aries moon connects with Jupiter. Bringing attention your way. I told you, Big Cat, all eyes are on you. Use this vibe to tap into your intellectual side and take charge, darling dear. Take charge. Use common sense. It must be bandied around. Yes, your flip-flop. This energy can also expand what? Dramatic situations. The drama-filled, tongue wrestling and tussling, negative energies, good God. They've got no pause or chill factor. Divine doesn't want you to be overly critical or demanding at this time. Use your Easter Island and Stevie Wonder, your love and light. Two of these and one of those. If you sense someone is lying out of that line hole, right, that's slashing their face, an airbender, or they're gaslighting you, right, leave the situation, right, back away, fall back to reflect privately, to gain a clearer perspective of what's going on and what they're trying to do. So you can do what? Minus the Big Cat, fist bump. Let's press on. We're going to go for an ancestral card. See what your ancestors think about what's going on. What do they want you to know? What are they telling the Big Cat earth signs? What does the Big Cat earth sign need to know? One card, please. Thank you. Yes, baby. You've made a beautiful change. You are being protected. We see the feathers, darling dear. Feathers are very important to somebody. I'm seeing what? 4 feathers. That brings into mind Aries and Mars energy. I told you about the Aries. The moon is in Aries, blood. The moon is skullduggerous. The moon is about your emotions. Your habits and your intuition, darling dear. Whatever you did, darling dear, you've made beautiful changes. When you see rocks and hills behind you, this is the obstacles you've overcome. You've got what? Your root chakra around your waist, darling dear. Your security in your foundation. Some of you are working on your waist, working on your temple, because it's the only temple you will have on this Malkuth. This is what? An higher understanding as well as full-on transformation. You've changed, darling dear. You've changed your ways on these creeks. And they don't like it. They, them and arm. They want to fight with you. War, darling dear. Tongue wrestling and tussling. Baba Yaga says, patience, my big cat. Patience is for the what? Winners. Because winners never quit. And quitters never win. What seeds you sow, darling dear? Seeds is something that grows in the dark and in the quiet, darling dear. You've been growing in your isolation that you put yourself into. Why? You had to get great. Get out of the DNS. I had to look over my shoulder because it ain't creeping up on me again. I told you. I don't get smoked. No. Baba Yaga always comes forward to tell you to be wise in every situation. Understand the seed of wickedness that they're trying to sow. They want it to what? Populate your mind and what's going on. If you're paying attention to what people are saying about you, darling dears, big cat, you're not flying high enough. And you need to what? Drop down and get your eagle on, darling dear, to understand why you find import in what a bottom feeder has to say about you. This and that, big cat. This and that. The seed also speaks about what? The fruits of your labor. I'm seeing the pale wolf here. You fed the light, darling dear. The light. And whomsoever's chucking it at you, stand your ground, Scotty. This reminds me of the 7 of Wands. Being protected by your ancestral team, the angels, way showers, and spiritual guides. Fist bump. I'm also feeling somebody's still living on the memory of a previous situation, darling dear. Hold on, I'm trying to sort, because it's lots of, I get words, and it's for me to link the words together. Come on, stop it, stop moving them around. Somebody sowed a seed, darling dear. Whatever seed they sowed in your mind, whatever you went through with them, darling dear, if you're digging up what? The good memories, remember the bad. Remember why they are what? Out of your life. Why they had to fetch the black bags. Because it's a dark, dark road to go down, darling dears. To be stuck in the corners of your mind by an infiltrator that's living rent-free. When you are done with someone, be done with them mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. On all levels, darling dear. Fist bump. Right, let's carry on. Your next 48 hours. Gonna use the reverse. Oh, we see the seven of Pentacles. Reaping the benefits of your rewards, darling dear. This also speaks about hard work. The 7 of Pentacles also speaks about what? You deciding to sit back and wait on the right divinely guided partner for you. Could be in business, could be in the romanticals, could be in a friendship, darling dear. You're not forcing anything or anyone into your life. No, you're not having it. 7 of Pentacles is Taurus as well as Saturn energy. It also speaks about what? Whatever issue you have, you're able to what? Come to a stable solution. It also speaks about some of you are going into the investment field. But whatever you've been working on, pat yourself on the back. It's a job well done. You're about to be reaping the benefits, the rewards of your hard efforts. These cards are a bit different. You have to shuffle them differently. 3 of Swords in the reverse. This is about you. It's in the reverse, darling. Yeah, it's talking about you what? Getting over Drake. Drake would be saying, mad for what? When you can always turn your back. You're seeing the 5 of Swords as well. Back turn, darling dear. Washed your face like David. Could have been from a throuple, darling dear. And it's also the swords speak about words, intellect. Turn your back, darling dear. And what's being said about you, it's none of your business, darling dear. Other people's opinions of you is none of your business. Your energy is what? Attracting what you truly deserve. over the next 48 hours. This is your true soul tribe, your true part, your true divinely guided partner, because we see the Ace of Cups beyond the Three of Cups, darling dear. This also speaks about self-love. When you love on yourself, darling dear, you raise up your frequency and you attract those that truly deserve to be in your hemisphere. Clarify the Two of Cups. Yes, baby. Nine of Swords in the reverse, getting over what? The mental torment and torture of it all. And it also speaks about any spiritual attacks, darling dear. Touch not the anointed, because you know who is sending all of these daggers, this hate. It could have been a love situation that you eventually turned your back on, darling dear. Common sense had to reign. You're flip-flop, darling dear. Let's get all the other cards out. We've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Sorry. This is the reverse. This is codependence. A love that's just too tight because it's not love. It's dependence and control. This is the upright Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, because you start to think more clearly, making the right choices. The Two of Cups also speaks about what? A second chance at life, darling dear, having drunk of the cup of self-love. It speaks about a new beginning, tapping into your creativities. It also speaks about somebody with grey or blue eyes. It's significant to someone, medium height. Oh, we have the what? Six of Cups, darling dear. Not having it blood, right? This is someone returning from the past. Whomsoever is in your past, darling dear, they are as dead as a dodo as far as you are concerned. This also speaks about not turning back to a situation that was an emotional drain. This is you thinking clearly over the next 48 hours, realizing what you can attract into your life. The dull yellow speaks about the jelly bogeli, the feeble-minded, those that are called Sputnik, mouth breathers, darling dear, mouth breathers. Watching what you've got going on, base of the deck, as you are being gifted with many options, but divine wants you to choose wisely. How is the money for the big cats over the next 48 hours? What's their money like? All the cards are fighting each other. What's your money like? Are you going to tell me? Listen. What fell on the Ten of Cups, darling dear, was the Judgment in reverse. Somebody who is not your emotional fulfillment. It also speaks about agent of karma, and it also speaks about an ex that would love to come back. I was talking about your money, darling dear. The King of Swords speaks about mastery of something that you tapped into your creativities, darling dear, and you mastered something. It also speaks about big time spying, king-like spying. This also speaks about what? The mastery of your emotions in a situation, Ten of Swords. This is about the betrayal. You took the knives out of your back, right? We've got the King of Wands in the reverse from a dick-dealing mattress backer. Darling dear. This also speaks about the what? This is the Eight of Swords in the reverse, darling dear. This is your ancestral team giving you what? The intuition and the discernment to release yourself from a mental prison, darling dear. You're no longer stuck on a situation. All of this sword energy speaks about the logic and the intellect in a situation. And as far as the ex-person is concerned, you're an agent of karma, right? We can't read them upside down because it's already in the reverse. This is about you what? Being a big fat missed opportunity. Somebody's sitting in regret and depression, darling dear. Now they see you as what? Their emotional fulfillment. How now, brown cow? You're not having it, mate. You said skeet, skeet. Chariot in the reverse. A situation that you're not going back to. Not even at gunpoint, darling dear. The Chariot in the reverse, the Cancer energy of it all, big cat. Of it all. This speaks about what? A situation that lacked victory. And it's what? An invitation to a war or a battle that you don't need to attend. Somebody is still upset and angry with you because you moved on. They're seeing you progressing. You have the red cloak of wisdom, darling dear, as well as what? Foundation and security. Something which they don't have. This also speaks about what? Somebody's moving towards a mental break about you, darling dear. They're not thinking right. They're thinking wickedness. Tower card. Notice the tower always hits at the crown. This is what? A spiritual download. You was guided, spiritually guided, to leave a situation in the past. This situation affected your security, how you felt about yourself. Had you in survival mode, darling dear? And I get the energy of an ex. It could be an ex-friend. Could even be a work situation. But this is about catastrophe and destruction, which brings what? Clarity. Yes, baby. Tower card in the reverse. This is also coming out of depression. I'm also getting the impression that somebody wanted to do away with themselves over a situation involving an ex. This was fake love straight up to your face. Come through, Drizzy. Posh. Clap. Base of the deck. Four of Swords. This is about you getting your healings, not turning your back or turning back to someone from the past, darling dear. This is about resting and recuperation. And also falling back. If you get any kind of messages coming in, because it is an attempt to emotionally manipulate you. Base of the deck. You've got Five of Wands. Turn your back, darling dear. Turn your back, because it's your time to be what? From the ashes. Can you not see the phoenix rising? Because divine is about to gift you with multiple opportunities. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This was somebody who was disloyal to you, darling dear, in a big way. This is someone who took your energy and gave to others. This is a high commander Decepticon, son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Yes, baby. King of Pentacles. Somebody who was greedy. Somebody who abused their power in a situation. Clout chaser for sure. It seems like it was a builder-bear in your life, darling dear. You built them up, and they used you to beat. They used it. They're how can I put it? As you gave them security, darling dear, your insecurity was on the up and up. But now you're strong. Strength card can't be tempted back into that situation. Not going back, Scott. Choosing whom you give your true care and attention to going forward. Strength card in the upright. Yeah. No weapon formed against you, darling dear, shall prosper. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Base of the deck. Right? Because, listen, you're having what? A change in season. I asked about your Pentacles and it came up by itself. Whatever you've been going through, darling dear, if you've been, because, I mean, this is when you've been left out in the cold, left with all of the debts. Your progeny, they want your progeny to survive for saliva. This is everything going wrong. This is your mental health going down, your physical health. But in the reverse, darling dear, this is a turnaround, a new beginning. Because you're not choosing to go back to the past. Base of the deck. Bad alone, says Shensia. Unable to bring in the Pentacles. That goes to Eight of Pentacles. This is success and a reward for your hard work. Accolades and achievements. Mentally feeling well. And the Eight of Pentacles also speaks about you being committed to raising the bar. Some of you are taking the bar. Was it good luck? Pinkies up. And it also speaks about what? Being committed to a new direction. Base of the deck. Seeing things from a different perspective. Who put you in that hole? Who tried to keep you in that hole? Your money's looking good. Oh my God, whoever's spying is also a spellcaster. This is also a professional mistress, darling dear. A professional mistress. Somebody who what? Keeps secrets. Secrets of spellcastation. This is malicious words. Somebody who's not in touch with their higher self. And it also speaks about jealousy. It also speaks about you was involved with a secretive partner, somebody who was emotionally manipulative, darling dear. When they did speak, it was highly critical and judgmental, but you're realizing it was low self-esteem was with them. This is why you're able to free yourself mentally from a situation once and for all. Base of the deck, darling dear. Giving back the wood. You're like, give me that sword. You can't stab me. Are you mad? Who are you? Tell him to back off, buddy. Five of Swords on its face. You wash your face like David. This is also the no talk, no contact, no talking. In an Eastern European voice, no talking. You don't talk to them. No, you don't. This person came with a lot of what? Passive aggressive. Always wanted a one-upmanship, and they gave you the mental feeling of abandonment. They made you feel like you couldn't live without them. How now, brown cow, look at you moving forward. Hey, living again, going forward. And it also speaks about messages of travel, or you'll be hearing news from a distance, darling dear. It also speaks about what? A lover coming towards you. Eight of Wands, darling dears. Whatever's going to happen, darling dear, is about what? Swift movement, because you've been organized and focused. Definitely a new love interest. And it's also what? A call for action for any message that is going to what? Further the seed you sowed, darling dear. Acting immediately, because your Pentacles is looking fabulous, gorgeous and lovely over the next 48 hours. A new beginning for you, darling dear. Let's get another deck and see what else is going on. I'm going to go over the wellness deck. Oh, karmic relationship. Fleeting. It came with triggers and turmoil, right? And resentment. And it was a life lesson, darling dear. It's all about the lessons that you learn. Look at this. We've gone to what? 7 of Cups in the reverse. It means that somebody... No, I didn't see that. Someone who manipulated the situation, darling dear. Someone who works, who is self-serving. This is a clout chasing, hobosexual, darling dear. Someone who is a master manipulator, a con person, and a full-on liar. Yeah. This person is going for about a season of confusion, darling dear, because they did not choose wisely. And they possibly may be in a karmic relationship. Nothing to do with the big cat. You've got beautiful changes. My big cat, earth signs, right? Take no communication from these people. They're going to try and call you and talk about love, darling dear. Love, right? They feel as though they still have the key to your heart. But you've already found what? Your true passion, right? Your true paradise, darling dear, because you know it comes from within. And when you shine from the inside out, true soul mate, true soul family arrives. Partnerships, agreements, as well as soul contracts are about to be fulfilled and what? Activated. This also speaks about happiness. Somebody's going on holiday. You're possibly going to be meeting this person on holiday. But the palm tree speaks about your stability, darling dear, and security. Your growth game. Because you had to be flexible in a situation. Flexible enough to what? Get out of it, darling dear. Get out. Too busy flying high to bother about those with the T-Rex arms that go for the jugular, darling dear. And what they can't get, they make up. Told you, an airbender is at your back. Any more messages for the big cats? Yeah. Coffin, mate. End the situation. It's over. In order for what? Every ending brings a new beginning, darling dear. Your transition and liberation. You're beginning a new life, rebuilding. And some of you are going to be speaking on rebuilding to others. This speaks about public speaking. This also speaks about what? Some information. This new beginning that you're building for yourself, darling dear, you're going to be getting an email, a text message, some kind of a message coming in for you. And it could also be what? A message of hoovering. Somebody that wants to break down and sabotage everything that you've built for yourself by the sweat of your proverbial balls. Told you, backstabbation coming in. I told you, somebody's going to try and what? Be a pilgrim of Bull Swanky today, darling dears. Bull Swanky. They're drama filled and you must avoid it. I told you, the Aries moon connects with Jupiter. All eyes on you, big cat. All eyes on you. And then a knife. Hey, lordy, lordy. We also have Cupid's arrow. Somebody's going to be invited out for a date, darling dear. Be careful whom you go out with. It could be what? You on a date. When you look back at the pictures, it's you and the snake at the table. You and the snake getting into a car. Be careful who you go out with, because not everybody has your best interests at heart. You've got some low vibing opportunist. This says narcissist and being what? Being charmed or used. Good God, you better enable your boundaries, darling dear. Not every date must you go on. You might end up in the coffin, darling dear. Because some people really can't take rejection, you know. If they can't have you, no one can. Be careful of your energies, darling dear. Not every lover is true. Let's get some more messages, and then we've got to go. Gonna use the true romance oracle deck. Listen, whomsoever's trying to come to you from the past, they are codependent, and they've got no training, darling dear. They are what? Brock, wild and free. They're free. They're free to what? Perpetrate wickedness. We saw the magician with his back turned, right? Love at first sight. Good God, not for you, big cat. This is about you taking the time to consider and find out information about people before you what? Get your heart chakra involved. Guard your heart. Proverbs 4:23. For from your heart springs the well of life. Final message for the big cat. And then I'm out of here. For sure. Your next 48 hours is looking lovely. What did I say? True love first kiss. And it's a spiritual meeting of minds, darling. They're divinely guided. Whether friendship, work partnership, or a romantical. If it's a romantical, it's a love of a lifetime. You've called in your true soulmate. This is how you raise your vibration. When you turn your back once and for all on past situations, use it as a life's lesson. You get great. And you call in what you truly deserve. Yeah. And you deserve true love. And we've got what? Somebody with a bow and arrow. This is Sagittarius energy, darling dear. Sagittarius, the only weaponized sign. The past life relationship. What do they want? Right? Oh, somebody from the past wants to come and heal some kind of issue with you over the next 48 hours. It could be a family issue. It could be involving your progeny. I don't know, mate. Because right about now, you're weaponized. My big cat, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And nothing like common sense to lead the way in the name of the Most High. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.